Hey everyone, I'm Ellie Marie, head colorist at Natalie Ann's salon. This is my beautiful model Sanya, and today we're going to be looking at lifting up her placement really high. We'll keep a little bit of a root shadow, but we will do a heavier face frame. But I want to make sure that I'm going to break this up in a way that she doesn't look so blocky through here, so we're going to add more dimension through here. So today I have chosen to use the Super Blonde 7 for around her hairline and the Super Blonde 9 for the rest of her hair. Her base is a level 6. She's a really cool level 6. So that's why I've chosen to go in with the Super Blonde 9 just so that I can get maximum lift to match her ends. So this is the Super Blonde 7 that I'll be using around her hairline. I always mix 1 to 2. I like it a little bit more creamy. I'll be using 20 volume on her hairline. Got a really nice consistency. Super creamy, not too runny. And this is the Super Blonde 9 that I'll be using throughout her hair. I also mix this 1 to 2 just because I like how creamy it is. But I'll be using the 30 volume for the rest of her hair. I always find it is a great idea to shake the activator before I use it as well. Also, you can see how beautiful this consistency is. Not too runny, it's perfect. What I also loved is that the powders are different colors so you can remember which one is which. I always start my section into 4 quarters. I'm going to be doing brick placement through the back and diagonal through the front. So with her hairline, I do really fine sections just so it looks really seamless and natural when she does pull her hair up. So these will be really fine. And then as I move towards the middle of her hair, I get a little bit more thicker with my sectioning.
You should go now. Run. No, I won't leave you here. We can run together. Listen.
When using the new powder lightener, I feel like you don't need too much product. It's very creamy, so I wouldn't overuse product. Like this is plenty. I also feel like 1 to 2 is the perfect ratio. So now that I've done my hairline, I am going to go through with my brick placement. So I start off by going into the center and then I will work up in a diagonal and then back into the center. So now I have switched over to the Super Blonde 9 and I will take my sections a little bit thicker. Do like a medium weave and I am just going to do a slight tease. All right, so I also have a little tip. Before I fold this up, I like to brush the product up, so that way there's guaranteed no lines. I always use my comb, brush it up. So I'm going to try and pick up the pieces that weren't picked up last time. I usually do just the root shadow and the ends. Like I don't zone tone if I don't have to. Now that the back is finished, I am moving to the front. I will be doing her hairline first. I'll be switching back to the Super Blonde 7. I take super fine sections so that her hairline looks seamless. Just deciding whether I'm going to do 2 sections, but I will do 2 sections because I feel like otherwise there just will be a little bit too much of her natural hair in between. I always leave a piece of hair out from that section there just so you don't get a double up of the foils through there. Okay, so I am just going to check my foils at the back. They look really, really clean, so I'm going to take them out and just run it through there. It's really, really clean and consistent. It looks really pretty. All right, so we've finished all of the hairline on this side and we're just doing the diagonal up until we reach the part line. So we're almost finished. So I've gone back to using the Super Blonde 9. I find this new lightener so easy to apply. I love the consistency. It's really, really smooth. It's not too runny and it's also not too thick. So it just really glides on the hair so easily. Okay, so I am pulling out the foils that I have already checked. So I have the remainder of the Super Blonde 9 just so that I can pop that through to the ends to make it more even. I am going to use the Chlorophyll Part 2 just to comb all of this teasing out and leave it on her hair while the front's still processing. I do love to use this as a conditioner as well, just to brush everything through. Super hydrating. Okay, so I've just brought my model back from being toned, it's all washed out now. So I will start prepping her with the no knot. I'll brush it through. I'm gonna blow dry it all straight, check the color, and then I'm going to style it using an iron and I'm going to do alternate curls just so we can see that dimension through the hair. So this is Sanya all done. Just to recap everything we did today, we used the Super Blonde 7 through the hairline and the Super Blonde 9 throughout the hair. And this is the end result.